And we are recording starting in 5.
What the?
All right, joining me for the rest of the episode, it is not just Alex and I holding on the fort, talking about the Mavs or, what we want the Rangers and Mariners to do or Rob Manfred's legacy as a commissioner, but it is also Trent and Rosie and Austin. We have got the full crew, all 5 of us, the entire Making the Call gang on the podcast this week. And we will start with our one big headline, and then we've got a really fun non-sports segment ready to go this week, and it is going to be the top scams that are completely legal in our society. But before we get to all that, Rosie, Alex, there's something the listeners have been waiting for, and that is when the two of you will be doing your bet payoff of a solo podcast. So Alex will be doing a 15-minute intro followed by 60 minutes of nothing but Rosie. And so we got to get that on the schedule. And so we convened before recording, and March 11th is when that is going to be taking place. It'll be same time, 7 p.m. live on YouTube, Tuesday morning on Spotify in video format, which obviously we're excited about, and then also on Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. So you've got 2 weeks to prepare for that. Show up live, help Rosie with some chat submitted questions, help him fill his time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rosie, how are you feeling about the 60 minutes?
I'm not prepared yet. I don't want it to be boring. But it's going to be on the fall of Byzantium, my favorite topic. And so I'll try to make it as exciting as I can.
Wow. Alex, how are you feeling about your 15 minutes?
A trailer.
I'm gonna feel like 15 minutes can be too short for me because I'm thinking of all sorts of cool ideas and just funny things to sort of try.
Okay.
So we got bummed out by the end, I feel like.
He's a stud. 15 minutes.
I'm going to get into a groove and then be like, oh no, it's already been 10 minutes. Shoot.
How about 15 more minutes? You can cut into some of my time.
So we'll have that here.
I was told that's not allowed. Sorry, Rosie.
Yeah, you gotta fill all 60 by yourself, buddy. Yeah. So we'll have that coming up in 2 weeks. So get excited for that. Look forward to that. I, for one, cannot wait. All right, gentlemen, our one big headline of the week, it can be sports related. It could not be sports related. You can really take it wherever you'd like to go. Austin has requested to go first. So, Austin, what's your one big headline?
Yeah, yesterday, Pacers 133, Mavs 111. The Dallas Mavericks are dead. You're welcome.
Don't even make up your mind.
All these wings.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s dead. No, Austin, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s dead.
Tim Hardaway
Repeat.
Jr.'s dead. You don't know what I'm trying to do here. Just
come on, y'all. It wasn't. It's pretty obvious there.
I picked up on that right away. So Austin is declaring officially. Yeah. You heard it here first. I'm making the call.
The Dallas Mavericks are dead.
Tim Hardaway's never going to make another 3 or get hot again. Definitely not next game.
I think there needs to be like an entire pod segment dedicated to what post-trade deadline Timmy does. Every single year.
We should honestly do some research on that. It's
I would like to hear your thoughts in your 15-minute solo pod. I think it'd be fantastic.
I think he peaks probably in December, January, around there. That's when he peaks.
He's like the opposite of Reggie Bullock.
As soon as he realizes he's not getting traded and he's safe, he's like, all right, I can relax now. And it was
he just goes so hard.
In the fourth quarter of the Pacers game,
it doesn't help that Jason Kidd loves him. Just love him.
I saw a really funny tweet that Tim Hardaway Jr., I guess, it must have been like on the All-Star break. He was in Colorado or something, and he posted it was on his Instagram story, and he was like holding his like girlfriend's hand or whatever. And someone tweeted out and said, rumor has it that the hand you see pictured here is actually Jason Kidd's.
Yeah,
but
not out of the picture.
Yeah, the Mavs, according to Austin, the Mavs are dead.
They're dead
again.
No shot.
We knew that they couldn't win every single game for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
but why not? Why not?
They haven't had an 8-game win streak since Rick Carlisle, and then they had to beat Rick
Oh,
Carlisle to
speaking of
get it.
that,
2011, and was the last time they'd won 8 games or more in a row.
his offense was cooking last night. They look good. That was his Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah, we got torched by the guy that we wanted on our team. Miles Turner had 33 points on 66% shooting, and it was a rough night.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out.
they're
Miles.
dead officially.
All right, Trent, your one big headline. What you got?
The future is here for the Dallas Stars. 5'7" Logan Stankoven, Bulldog, got called up from the minors. Is he the Dallas Stars? Jesus, we'll see.
Can you give me
You
like
guys said
a
star.
30
Is
second
he the
scouting
Dallas
report on
Stars?
him?
Evan Carter. We'll see.
Ooh.
He's 5'7". He's
But how did he look
5'7",
on,
and his nickname's Bulldog.
How do you look on Saturday?
He looked really good. And today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Logan.
How old
Did
is
y'all
he?
bet? Did y'all
He's
bet
20.
the point? The point.
Actually, I
line
think
on
he's
it?
21. It's his 21st birthday tonight.
Ooh, he's good.
Heyo.
Turned up.
No, he's not, because he's got to go to Colorado tomorrow.
Yeah, he can do both. He's got
You can do
flight,
more than
you know.
have a beer in Colorado.
Well, he's Canadian, so he's probably been drinking for a while.
That's true. And he plays hockey.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that's exciting. That's always fun when a young prospect comes up.
not gonna lie. I don't think I knew that the NHL had like affiliated minors. I
Really?
thought they were just all kind of unaffiliated. I don't know. Trent, we had a conversation a while back, and I kind of thought like some had affiliates and some didn't. I didn't know that there was. Is there like an official league?
Yeah,
I know
the
nothing.
American Hockey League, AHL.
Okay.
Stars
Cool.
team plays in Cedar Park.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Alex, your one big headline.
One big headline since the Mavs lost yesterday is Commander Biden. We got a biting problem in the White House, guys. A report came out over the last year.
Oh no, here we go.
Secret Service agents have dealt with 24 biting incidents in just the last calendar year. I mean, this is the most ruthless dog we've had in the White House in the
Oh, it's a
post-Civil
dog?
War era.
I was really confused.
I
when
thought
you
you said
said
German
that. I was like, what?
It's a German Shepherd, man. He's trying to bring their rep back up because the pit bull has been getting all the PR about being the big bad dog in the world since World War II.
Dude,
Biden's bringing
I
their
don't-
game back up, but
I haven't been more
24.
confused on the pod in a long time.
this is what happens when the Mavs lose on a Sunday with their winning streak. Like, that's an easy one for me. Nope. Tim said no. So we're talking about dogs.
So your
wait for
go-to
next week.
backup, your go-to backup was about the.
I
White
mean,
House
20
dog, but
That's two
two a
bites
month.
per month.
My dogs.
And he's in the White House. I don't know. It's a lot.
I thought
At least
I
they're
thought
fun.
that
at least there's somebody in the White House with bite.
Ooh.
I just love that. Ooh. I just love that Trent showed his feed
Clip it and tag
because
him.
Now we have video podcasts on Spotify, so that feed is not only visible on YouTube, but on your smartphone as you're watching this as you're commuting to work. As long as you don't
Yeah,
steer
that's a
into
pretty good-
the median, you can get a nice
Yeah,
view
take
of
your eyes
Trent's
off the
Wait,
road
features
are
now.
you are you
about
encouraging
it.
people to watch our podcast while
Yes.
they're driving to work?
No, no,
I'd
no,
say
no,
it's
no.
a pretty good.
That's what I'd-
feature.
Put it on. You don't have,
Dad joke came early.
you don't have to watch.
I missed it.
So did I.
Yeah. All right. My one big headline is I predicted a few weeks ago that Jordan Montgomery is going to re-sign with the Rangers, and I feel even more confident about that prediction. It's happening.
Everybody else is saying it's
don't-
not.
I don't know. The Red Sox had a really good meeting with him, but if you've been following the Red Sox, that means absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
But
Literally
they had a good
everybody
meeting.
came out and said he's not resigning.
Even after the
But why-
Cody
why are you
Bellinger
confident?
contract? Because this is why I think he will, is because all the Boris clients have been holding out for money. Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery, and Cody Bellinger. Quick aside, this is another reason why you watch the podcast live, because I sent a note to everyone and said, hey, make sure you kind of stay in the center of your camera angle for, social clips. And then Trent finally read it and just started bouncing. Like, it was like that old computer game of Pong. He just bouncing from one side to the other. So this is what you get from watching the podcast. But no, Cody Bellinger signed with the Chicago Cubs for let's see if the host here can rein it back in. 3 years,
you're
$80
breaking
million.
news to me,
He's in the middle. Stop complaining.
That's it.
Never mind.
3 years, $80 million, but it was a pillow contract.
How did this happen?
What
It's like
that means
FaceTiming with an
is
nephew.
Cody Bellinger has an opt-out after every single year. So the first year will be for like $30 million, and then if he wants to stay with Chicago, he can opt in for the next 2 and then stay there for year 2, and then if he wants to opt out after that one, he can. I think that's what the Rangers will do with Jordan Montgomery, because Montgomery clearly wants to be in Texas. He's just not getting the money that he feels like he deserves. And the Rangers are unsure about their long-term, revenue stream with the TV deals expiring after this year. So I think they do some sort of pillow contract where it's maybe a 3-year deal, maybe a 4-year deal, where Montgomery can opt out after, or maybe both sides can opt out after 2 years or something. So it kind of appeases both sides. So I do think he will resign.
Because he wanted a longer term deal.
Yeah. So I think he could take like the 4-year deal, and if he is great for these next 2, he could opt out and go get something longer on top of that. But I think he's coming back. I'm holding true to my prediction.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, Trent, go with your first one.
All right, Rosie,
I don't know what that was.
take us home.
All right. Some news from Abilene. There was a huge drug bust at Mary's
Mary's.
Palaceria.
I saw
they get?
that.
Weed.
Dude, I'm so mad.
29 kilos of meth,
Oh,
721 grams of cocaine, 1,370 grams of fentanyl, and 60
Whoa.
firearms was recovered
okay.
at Mary's
That's a
Palaceria.
lot of fentanyl. That's,
That's
Is that an
enough.
ice cream shop?
That is enough fentanyl to kill half of Abilene.
I thought it'd be more like half the country. Like that is a lot. I don't
Wow.
need that much.
Golly.
So,
Scratch them, baby.
Do you know what the Marys when I worked on the highway crew, and who knows what was going on in the back? Maybe that's why the horchata was so good.
It's like Los
I don't know if
Pollos
there was something in
Hermanos. Like
there,
you just have
but
no idea. A little, well-known establishment. It's actually a drug
I'm
empire.
getting microdosed.
yep. They had connections to the drug cartel in Mexico.
This is the real Gus Fring.
Yeah. Oh
Too close
man.
to home.
Well, I saw that the police said that Abilene is like, they called it the hub for like that area
Uh-huh.
to distribute the narcotics. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And you guys went to college and the
Crazy.
Shut
On
up,
that-
Alex.
On that note,
He's not wrong.
Alex, I know you've seen it, and Rosie, you've seen Breaking Bad too, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
You have or
Tough
you
times.
haven't? It's a simple yes or no question. Have you seen it?
I have, of course.
Okay.
Why are you
Austin,
asking me
Trent,
that
have you all
question?
seen Breaking
I think I'm
Bad?
the only one.
I've seen a few episodes. Not all
I've
of them.
seen like the first season and a half.
Okay. I just finished my
Stopped
rewatch
right before it got good.
yesterday. Still holds up. That show's fantastic. So good.
Better Call Saul.
Baby Blue at the end, that last song. Oh,
Spoilers.
classic.
If you haven't seen it now,
It's a
I
song
mean,
at the end. It's not
spoiler alert: the guy who starts who starts making meth because he has lung cancer ends up dying at the end. Who would have thought?
of cancer. There we go.
No,
Alex.
freaking way.
Although it has been like what 20 years.
Not that long, but
20 years. What?
It was like a 3-year
No.
period, I think, or something like that.
Or 5 seasons.
In the universe, there was it was like a 3-year period.
Okay.
yeah. All right, let's get to the main event. We're gonna be able to do a lot more of these in the NFL football offseason. And that is, what I think is some of the best podcasting we do, which is these non-sports segments that we pick out. They have ranged a number of topics. This will be a first, the one that we're doing this week. I don't think we've ever done this before on the podcast. And that is the top scams that are completely legal. And what we're hoping to do is build the Making the Call top 10. So we each have selected 2 to throw into consideration, and then we'll rank all 10 of these for our official top 10. Who would like to give out their first one? Who wants to go first?
I can give it a shot.
All right. What is the scam you thought of that?
Taxes. Taxes are a huge scam and fit your whole criteria for sure. It was the
quote-
first thing that I thought of.
Ron Swanson, taxes are illegal.
If
I
only.
mean, it's just such a scam because, like, I mean, let's just start naming some different types of taxes. All right. So,
Death
income
tax.
tax,
T
death,
tax.
property tax, sales tax,
I like tax.
employment tax, payroll tax.
This is a preview of Rosie's solo podcast. He's just gonna be like Bubba from Forrest Gump, just listing out all the different taxes.
I mean, you can just
Moral
read some
shrimp.
transcripts.
Well, who's going to build the roads if you don't tax the people?
It can get done for a whole lot less. And
No, it can't.
so all of our taxes are going towards roads?
All your gas taxes are going.
I don't
towards
think
roads.
so. We don't have
Most
to
of
get
them are
rid of
going to
every single tax, but
Ukraine.
just the double tax and especially the property tax. Now
This
that
is
I'm a homeowner.
Rosie, question to you. So, would you cut the defense budget if it meant lowering your taxes?
Yes. I'd do that tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I know. I'm just asking Rosie because I think he's the most conservative person on this podcast. So I'm just asking.
I think there's like 30 other things that I would cut before that. But yeah, why not?
Rosie's topic: the 30 things that I would cut before I cut the defense budget. That's his hour-long pod, right there.
Hold on, I'm looking up our the little pie chart. So this was from 2021. The federal budget was $1.6 trillion, and 46% of that went towards the military for a whopping $752 billion.
46?
46.
You got to get up to 50 and get nice, even nods.
I think they got enough.
Taxes is a great one. The thing that bugs me is just all the different, like you said, like all the different taxes we pay. Like you already tax the income,
Social
and then
Security.
yeah, which we're not even gonna use.
I can,
Yeah, I was
I
going
can
to
opt
say.
out.
Social Security, which
I'm
we're
just
not even
poking
going to
as a-
get.
as a
We're
minister,
not
I'm
even going to
allowed
get
opt
it.
out,
No, let's get into it. Come on.
but I don't opt out. But
I mean, in all fair, like it should end after income tax. That should
what
be
about
it.
flat sales tax in the place of income tax?
Either one. You
I want a
pick
flat
one, you
10%
get that.
tax across the board.
On what?
Everything. Or income, sorry.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
fine-
gonna say the
more,
food's
maybe.
going up.
I'm fine with a flat tax. You can call it income. I mean, I think income is probably the easiest at the state and the federal level. Like no sales tax, no property taxes, no toll fees on certain highways, which is big in Texas.
Aren't
like
those private roads?
Hey,
Those are
toll
privately
fees
owned.
Who
are-
cares? So they're roads.
They're
They're not
privately
private.
owned.
no, they're
I
not.
don't
They're
care.
Tolls are private.
Some of them are.
Do you think someone's
Oh, I guess some
privately
of 'em are.
building highways?
Yes.
Yes,
No.
People
Austin-
are.
they
Why
are,
are you in
'cause-
favor of toll roads, Austin? Come
But
on.
I just
I'm
want-
not, but they can do whatever they want. It's their road.
I want like
Now
I
it's
want a
not.
flat cost. Like
It just happens to be there.
I write a check to the state of Texas and it covers everything I need for the state of Texas. Like I don't have to pay to renew my car registration every year. Like I don't have to like all
Yeah, that
these
was
little
dumb.
all these one-off things. Just
Yeah.
give me one bill.
76.
See you next year. That's it.
Imagine
Alright, yeah,
like how
here's an
many
idea.
people you could fire after that. Accountants, IRS,
Whoa.
everyone. You can fire
Fire
everyone.
Andrew. That's what you-
I am not an accountant.
Shout out unemployment, baby. Rosie's trying to.
You know, this would be a fun non-sports segment. Is like we try to assign a making the call host to each like member of the presidential cabinet, and then we could see what kind of government we could run. That'd be entertaining.
Call defense.
I think Rosie's the minister
gonna
of
have some
defense
fun.
because he doesn't want to cut the budget.
No. I call the fence.
Can we make our titles
Dibs
actually
on-
cool? Like make it like Game of Thrones
Alex
title.
is
Like
pretty
one
Primo
of
much
us.
Lord
Ketamine.
Dictator.
I think it should be like Game of
Give her
Thrones, like
ketamine,
the
see
small
what happens.
council. Like one of us the master of coin. Someone can be the master of ships.
I'll be the
like,
champion of peace.
That means I have to be the. That means
I'll take the Navy. Fuck.
I have to be the bald eunuch guy. Then.
What?
As if you weren't going to be that anyways.
Well, isn't he like? Oh, well, is he religious? I can't remember if he is.
No.
Who?
Oh, he's not. Okay, cool. Whatever his name was.
All right,
the
we
bald
got
eunuch
9
guy.
more.
Yeah. All
things
right.
to
So that's
consider,
Rosie's
right?
first one. We knew there was going to be some
mine-
discussion.
We're
on
gonna
that
end
one.
that on bald eunuch. Golly.
I mean, taxes is a broad topic. So yeah.
My first one hits home. Car insurance
Ugh.
and homeowners insurance or home insurance.
You're dang right, man.
That's stupid. I pay like $5,000 a year to those two things. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Just take my word for it.
Can you just
And
make it
I
all
probably-
insurance?
I-
Can you lump health insurance in with that too?
Well, no. 'cause
No,
I
health
just had a
insurance
baby.
is not. Yeah, yeah.
And I paid $7,000 instead of $35,000. But like car insurance, like you go in and there's something wrong with your engine, and it's going to cost you $1,800 to fix. You'd think that the car insurance would cover that, but it doesn't.
But it doesn't.
No, that's the inside of the car. That doesn't count.
Well, it'll cover it, but you have to meet your $1,500 deductible first.
And then home
Right.
insurance. I just dropped $2,400 this weekend on my air conditioning unit. You'd think in Texas, air conditioning would be a right. And the government should pay for it.
A basic need.
A basic need. No, it's
Thanks,
not.
Abbott. Come on,
So
Barry.
I hate insurance, man.
And if I could add to it, I think the worst part is you get penalized for using it.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
I think
Exactly.
that's the dumbest part.
You
Because
pay
it
them
goes up
200.
after you use it.
You pay them $250 a month, and then when you have to use them, you're like, okay, now $300 a month.
Yeah.
What?
But they only do that for like
Oh, we
auto
gotta make up for what we
insurance. Like
lost out of giving you it.
that's only for auto insurance, right? I mean, your health insurance premium doesn't go up if
True.
you like break your arm, but like you get in one little
Yeah.
fender bender and all of a sudden you're paying double in auto insurance
you
every
get
month.
rear-ended and
I think
Your
your
premium's
house
going up.
insurance goes up too.
Wouldn't know. I don't want to find out.
I have to pay for wind insurance down here too because I'm in a hurricane area.
That blows.
wind insurance.
I mean, I don't
That
have
just
to yet.
sounds so
I'm not a
weak.
homeowner down here yet, but like you have to get windstorm,
Wind
which is
insurance.
apparently like insane. So
I saw something that okay, so apparently homeowner insurance in Texas premiums have gone up like 40% in the past year. And apparently a reason why is there was a recent change in the way all the different counties are classified in Texas to where now every single wildfire risk. And so it like they check that box
There's
for
no
every
trees
county.
here.
So that box is checked for every county.
Actually, there was
So
a
it,
huge fire
it caused our
in
premiums to go up like
I was
40%.
going to say, I evacuated like 2 years ago.
No, that was like a couple months. I forgot.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not getting any
ridiculous.
down here, but
What are we paying them fireman tax for?
Those are
That should've-
heroes, Trent.
That should have been my second one.
Stupid.
Biggest scam that it's legal.
Firemen?
Bringing this
Firefighters.
one back. Bringing this
All
one
right,
back.
all right.
Trent,
So
go.
no. We're just gonna move on.
Honorable,
The
honorable
only reason
mention.
we can do honorable
Honor-
mentions at the end,
At the
if
end.
time permitting.
At
The only
end.
reason I mentioned the health insurance is because I think it's a scam that your health insurance is not your entire body. You have your health insurance, you have your dental, and you have your vision. Why are those three separate things? It doesn't make any sense. But
Facts.
Because there's different doctors for them.
it's your
You-
body.
you have to
But
miss
it's
long
still
term,
all
then you
under
have to
the
have
Your
disability.
auto-
still on, all under the umbrella of health. In
Okay.
my body.
But one doctor can't do the whole thing.
So
I
should
understand
health
that.
insurance cover a gym membership too?
I should have said like
Yes,
hospital
Should.
billing because you
It
don't
should.
get
It's
one-
healthy, isn't it?
Hospital billing is a scam.
If anything,
If the government actually cared about us, it
that
would.
should help the
That should be able
health
to write off a
insurance.
sauna. Get a sauna and
Rather
a steam
fatten us
room
up
too.
and
Yes.
split us apart.
There you go. All right, Alex or Austin? Who's next?
I'll go.
Alex.
Alex wants to go. Let's go.
Alex, go.
televangelists, mainly Joel Osteen. I got beef with this dude. Like, so he just he just basically does what Austin does, but he's on this big screen.
Hold up. Hold
You know,
up. Hold up. The message is different.
Basically does what Austin does.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
so
cut the
you were a
didn't mean
rip-off
to
of
do
Joel
that.
Osteen?
I'm gonna cut the
this
clip
is a
right
clip,
there
right?
and not give Austin a chance to clarify and just.
Yeah, come on, Austin. What are you doing to those people?
I should like change my name
No.
to Joel.
But anyways, he's just he's on TV spreading the word of God, and you got to donate to him, and then he'll shoot his powers to you or whatever, his blessings, stuff like that. And then today,
Pay
I
for his
saw
jet.
over the weekend there was a shooting at his church. So not only can you go and waste your money there, but
weeks
you can
ago.
get shot now.
Yeah.
What was on the news today? I don't know.
You kind
But,
of
yeah.
framed that to where Joel Osteen shot someone.
Might as
Hey,
well.
He
Hey,
didn't
was
meet
that
the
his
10%
church?
tithe threshold, so that's just what
If
happened.
you listen to Joel Osteen's preaching, you got to worry a lot about stuff more than shooting. That was terrible.
You tried to land that plane, but it crashed and burned.
I tried.
Okay,
Right.
Riverside, get rid of that.
One time I was getting ready for a wedding in a hotel room, and I turned on the TV, and Joel Osteen was on it, and he had the same tie I was wearing, and so I took the tie off and threw it away. I actually think it
The
was
thing that I think
Andrew's,
is, go ahead. Was it mine?
yeah, I think it was your the dinner before. What do you call that?
Rehearsal dinner?
Rehearsal dinner?
Yeah, rehearsal. I think it was your rehearsal dinner. I
Oh.
think I was wearing a
Tie.
tie to that until I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
You can thank Joel.
Yeah, you don't have
Osteen
to dress up to those. Yeah.
The thing that I always think is like the biggest indictment on him is when Hurricane Harvey hit and
Yeah.
he wasn't opening up his church as a shelter for people who were trying to, survive, because that's not what Jesus would do. Of course not.
Yeah.
Someone probably
Well, you don't
got
want
shot,
dirty
though.
people in there.
Yeah, someone would have got shot. Like, it happened. See what happens when he opens his church up?
Don't want to scuff the carpet.
Yeah. Anyways.
No.
All right, Austin, what's your
Who's the
first
other
one?
big-
Different gospel. Let's go. My first scam is timeshares. So I don't know what you guys know about timeshares, but they're terrible. So
I've got
your
a
average
nice
cost is, like,
ocean property in Idaho.
Well, this is oceanfront
Nice,
property
dude.
in Arizona. Yeah. So like the average annual cost of a timeshare is $16,000 to $25,000. Luxury ones can be $100K to $250. You can use it for like 1 week a year. You don't own it. It goes down in value and you can't get out of it. Yet thousands of people a year fall for it. And you have to pay property taxes, Rosie, on your timeshare that you don't own.
And it cost
So-
like
Those bastards.
$5,000 if you just rented off Airbnb for a week.
Yeah. So like it's so much cheaper. And you got to pay fees on top of that. So it's like
But Austin, there's shuffleboard.
there's so buy a vacation home and put in shuffleboard. That's what I would do if I had money.
But if I
But-
stay here and listen to the lecture for 4 hours, I get like a Bluetooth speaker at the end of it.
Yeah, then just don't buy the timeshare. Just keep the Bluetooth speaker, enjoy your steak, and then go on vacation. I don't know. It's just like I've seen a whole bunch of like elderly people like get into these, and then there's literally a business called Timeshare Exit Team where they can't get out. Like you can't get out of them, so you have to hire somebody to get you out of them. That's how bad they are. So that is my scam.
Have you personally been scammed by this, Austin?
I have not. I have
Okay,
not.
that's
but I
good.
know people who have.
That's good. Well,
So-
because
We
like
had a
some of this
Disney
Everybody
timeshare.
go get your grandparents and tell them to listen to this part so that they don't go buy one.
No, yeah, we had a Disney timeshare when I was a kid for like 2 years. I went to it
You were
once.
able. You were able.
I'm
went to
sorry.
it once.
Yeah, I went to it once. It was cool. But we got out of it quick.
Well, in
surprised you
Joel
got out of it.
Osteen fashion, Austin wants to let you know that for a nice donation of $100, he can help you get out of your timeshare. So
Yeah. I'll throw in a little healing with it too. Be great.
You'll pray for your timeshare.
I'll pray for your timeshare.
yes.
You can have a share of my time while I pay for your timeshare.
Doesn't Olstein charge for prayer requests? Or did
I
make
think
that
that's
up?
Copeland. I know Copeland.
Does he turn around to
something
like
fishy with that.
the tipping
The
thing?
thing is, Joel Osteen's not even the worst televangelist.
Flips around the iPad.
Yeah,
We're just going to
that-
ask you a few questions.
Kenneth
Yeah, I was
Copeland
gonna
is by
ask,
far
who
the
are the-
worst.
I was gonna ask for some other names, but that was just the one that always sticks.
Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen.
You seem to
there's
know a
couple
lot
more.
about this.
Austin, can you do an hour-long podcast?
It's a whole gang of them.
It's bad. The prosperity gospel is ripe. People want to hear it, and they will pay for it. So
Yeah. All right, so we've
weird.
gotten
Colin
four.
Cowherd.
Colin Cowherd.
What about Colin Cowherd? Wait,
The only
what?
sports. That's the only sports talk guy I like.
He's a scam.
Televangelist.
He's a scam.
Hey, I like that gospel.
Televangelist if your salvation is just not wearing your hat backwards.
That's fair.
All right, so my
Anyways,
first
anyways.
scam.
Fired.
Guys, we've
My
had-
first scam is interest on student loans. And the reason why this is a scam is I don't know how much you guys are aware of it, but the way this federal student loan program works in this country is private banks issue the loans, and if a bank is issuing any other type of loan, whether it's a car loan, a mortgage, personal loan, business loan, the interest you're paying them is basically to balance out the risk that they are taking on to lend you that money. And so if you default halfway through or at any point, the interest that they've collected to that point is going to help them recoup some of their losses. Well, with federal student loans, those are issued by banks. But if you default on those and you say, no, I can't pay that loan anymore, the federal government reimburses the bank, not only for the principal, but also for any outstanding interest on that loan. So the bank takes on zero risk to administer loans to 18-year-olds, and they rack in thousands and thousands of dollars of interest. And that's why we've gotten to the point where we are today, because we have privatized something that shouldn't be privatized, and the students are the ones suffering. So that's my
You
first
mean
scam.
the opposite, right? You've publicized something that shouldn't be publicized.
It should only be privatized.
Yeah, it should only be privatized. The federal government getting their dirty little hands in there is the thing that ruined it all.
Yes.
Or just don't send your kids to college.
That's also a possibility. Yeah, you could do that.
Trade calls.
But it's a scam. I think a way you
Yeah, I
fix
think they
that.
should charge double interest on students.
Hold on. What?
Okay, hear me out. Put a 3-year freeze on income tax and make everyone pay off their student loans instead.
I mean, I think
then the
most
government
people would
doesn't
be
make as
able
much
to,
money.
right? I think that would work.
Yeah.
And if you didn't go to
pay off a
college
couple
and you just got 3 years frozen of income tax, imagine what you could do with that. That'd be. Alex is on board. I think. I don't know. He left and just came back. All right, so that's my first one.
You were talking about student. Yeah.
Talking about student loans, and Alex said, "All right, I'm out." All right,
Refill time.
let's just go from the top. Rosie, you went first, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's your second one?
All right, so my second one is recycling.
Oh my god.
It's such
Rosie,
a scam.
Who'd you vote for, Rosie?
I haven't
Why?
voted.
Why is recycling a scam? It saves the earth.
All right.
What about
Let's
the
stay for-
turtles?
At least that's the
Okay.
the principle of the
Let me lay this out then. Let me lay this out. Let's just say for one moment that they don't dump all of your recycled material into the dump pile with everything else. Let's just say for one moment that that's true.
Okay,
Why?
sure.
Why do we recycle?
To reuse.
Save the earth.
No, that's reusing.
So we don't shove it all into the ocean.
Whoa,
the
who's
materials
shoving
go-
into the ocean?
Waste
They
management
are.
companies.
The people.
Who's
I don't
them?
know.
Wait, hold on.
You know who they
so
are.
hold on. I think a certain
I'm not in
disclaimer
waste
here
management.
is relevant.
Ask Tony Soprano.
Rosie, what city do you live in?
Abilene.
Now,
Do they not have a recycling program?
does Abilene have recycling bins that you can put out on the curb every week?
No, thank goodness for that.
Okay. All right. You can continue. You can
So,
continue.
but you're telling me that, like,
It's
are
not
we
that
saving?
big of a hassle.
Hold on. Are we
How-
saving energy
how-
right now from
how is
the
this a s-
production of
hold on.
recycling stuff?
How are you
Are we?
wasting money recycling though, week to week?
He's
What am I
arguing
paying
that
for?
he's arguing that the labor that it takes to like handle the recycled material and produce the bins and stuff offsets like
don't know.
the
I
benefit of
mean-
recycling.
I
I
know
mean,
you're.
Alex, the first thing that you mentioned was the ocean. People aren't like the landfills are not in the ocean; they're being dumped into landfills. So you have the same a-holes that
there's-
are going to litter, and it's going to get to the ocean anyway, whether it's a recycled cup or
What
a normal
about-
cup.
What about like
Hey, all-
Garbage Island and stuff like that? Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
what
a
I'm saying.
9
The-
square
People are
mile
going to
thing just
litter
floating
the
in
same
ocean.
amount. It's a littering problem, not a recycling problem.
Actually, it's industry releasing a bunch of toxic fumes into the atmosphere problem. And you think that your recycled Amazon boxes are going to do anything? No.
Yeah, and just to tip it all off, companies like making a big deal about recycling, I smell a rat from a mile away. There's no way that they'd be on board for this if they weren't making a bunch of money too.
Apple carbon neutral by 2030. It's going to happen.
The fact that it's a big talking point for every single company should be a red alarm that recycling is not all it says it is.
Or it's an easy win.
Or
For what?
Like as a company to
Companies?
like as a company to, you know,
We
care
recycle.
about recycling or to institute recycling bins,
Exactly.
it's an easy win.
we got
'Cause
rid of
it's not
plastic
hard.
straws.
Because you
Exactly.
get fit and you get 50% of the market share now.
And so in the meantime, all the people that are littering, polluting the oceans are still doing the same thing. That has not changed.
So
You swayed me. You swayed me.
I wasn't sure where you're going to go with recycling as a scam. I thought you were going to take like the plastic route and talk about how like these little plastic water bottles that I'm drinking out of right now, which by the way go great when they're paired with liquid IV. A lot of these cannot be recycled, or a lot of recycling plants, they can't process the thin plastics. So they end up getting thrown away anyways. However, recycling paper, cardboard, like metal, glass, all that stuff is easily recyclable. So I don't see that being a scam. If you want to take the plastic route, sure, but like glass, metal.
But that's not the stuff that's destroying the earth, though.
So you are taking the
It's
plastic
just
route. Okay.
right. I mean, if it's easier for companies to recycle material, that's fine. But if they're making a big deal out of like, oh, this is recycled material, that doesn't mean anything to me. Because if you have recycled cardboard, like cardboard's degradable anyway. So you're not doing
Paper
anything by
straws.
saying it's recycled.
I thought you were going to take the route that it was useless because the environment's doomed anyway. I thought that's where you
What
were going
is?
to go.
It is. We're next generation's screwed.
No,
Sorry,
did
guys.
you see
Sorry,
that
kids.
there's a volcano in Italy that's about to erupt and lower the Earth's temperature by 3 degrees?
There we go.
Can it
Well,
wait?
everyone I
Can
say.
it
Shout
wait?
out Italians. There we go.
Can it wait till after
Pompeii
mid-June?
2, Electric Boogaloo.
Another gift from the boot.
Nah,
It's a sequel.
Andrew, I hate to break it to you, man. You just got to start trying to make the baby early since you're not going to Italy, since there's going to be a volcanic eruption.
Honestly,
Just go ahead and have one.
if it erupts in Italy and that's how
'Cause
we
I need-
go out, like that's not the worst way to go, you know?
Well, he didn't say we were going to go out. It's not like Yellowstone.
You wouldn't be the first Italian
you're
to
in
go
Alex,
to a
if it
volcanic
lowers
eruption in
the
Italy,
Earth's
so-
temperature by 3 degrees, it's not just like a little small minor eruption.
It's like
Ah.
Yellowstone.
Just be careful
volcano.
not to look gay.
Read
when you
Built
get
Rome
covered in
before,
ashes.
dude. Come on. They can do
Mama
like
Edna.
that.
Gosh, that's the second bleep I'm gonna have to do on Rosie this week.
What? What was the first one?
So it's Campy Vlegri,
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
and it's next door to Vesuvius.
Andrew, do you even know what I'm referencing?
Oh, yes, I
How-
do.
when are they-
Oh,
when are they predicting when
Vesuvius,
it's
so
gonna erupt?
By Pompeii. Okay.
Do we have a date? Do we have a date?
Is it after mid-June?
I don't know where
Can
we're
I
going.
watch it on TV?
Probably.
Alex is like, can I bet on this?
It's like it's-
Over under before or after June 30th, please. Odds.
Over
thought you
under
were
on
gonna
the
go-
sulfur
you
count.
could go.
Hey
you could
man,
go
I
a
just
lot
see
darker.
I just see good value. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm
All
making
right.
the call. There will be darkness for 10 days.
Oh, that would hit different. All right, Trent, what's your second scam?
Volcanic ash hits different.
Life coaches. Just glorified fraternity brothers and sorority sisters, and you pay them to be your friend and tell you what to do.
Unlicensed therapists.
And you don't even get like cool
Unlicensed
T-shirts.
therapist. It's good.
It's like, I think I'm going to go to Walmart, and they just sit in the corner. You should go. You should go and put a smile on your face.
You got this. Go get a
Keep
beer
going, Trent.
afterwards.
Trent, I've been feeling really sad lately. What
What's
can I
the
do to
matter?
make myself?
Well,
What can I do to make myself
make
feel better?
yourself a list. Put that clock on a wall behind you.
This
That'll
one-
make you feel accomplished, and when you feel accomplished, you can do anything. So it's a snowball effect.
Thanks, Trent.
So
Words
is
I
this
learned in
just life
college,
coaches,
you know.
or is this like all therapists?
No, some therapists are needed,
Okay.
but
I just
life
wanted
coaches-
I wanted to pinpoint who we were
Joel
offending
Joel
here,
Osteen,
you know?
life coach.
Yeah. If you if you're
You're just doing what Austin does.
yeah. If you're at a party or something and you go to a guy and you go, well, what do you do for work? And he goes, I'm a life coach. That just means the dude's in the gym every week and talks to people. He does what Austin does.
I've
basically
been in the
unemployed.
gym every week.
Shout
That
out.
is true. Shout out.
Flex. Flex on them.
Not yet. I'm not to that point.
All right, so life coaches is Trent's second one. Let's see. Who's next? Austin. Or no, Alex. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex, go.
Oh, Alex, go.
Okay, yeah, good segue from life coaches to motivational speakers. Sort of the same thing, but built in with they're going to have a book deal, a book tour, a speaking engagement tour, stuff like that. And
Hold
a
on,
great
let me go
example,
get my
one of
go
the
get my Tony Robbins book real quick. Just give me just a second.
A great example is what Austin does. Is that where you were
I mean,
going
you
with
could
it?
probably build your career into that. You could be a motivational speaker. I could see it on your
Sure.
downtime. But
I'm with-
one of the greatest grifters in the United States. He's a top paid keynote speaker. His fees for live events starting at $200,000 for an appearance. I am
Kanye
talking
West.
about the one, the only Jordan Belfort. That is how he's paying off his Wolf of Wall Street debt money. If you want to book him for a virtual event, you can get him for $30,000 to $50,000. So if we ever want him on the pod, we're gonna need to sell a lot more Liquid IV, guys.
How much is his cameo?
Ooh, is he on camera?
I bet you get his cameo. I bet you get his cameo for like $1,000 or something
So-
stupid. Like
I'm not leaving.
This
yeah,
one
just-
This one was going to be my second one until I logged in, so Alex took it. I sit on a committee to be remain nameless, but we're in the process of looking for a speaker, and we got a quote from this guy, and it was like over our budget. And in the quote, he had marked like each person gets a copy of his book for $20. And we looked up his book on Amazon, and it was 99 cents on Kindle. So that's why I was going with, big time scam motivational speakers.
Mhm.
I'm currently looking at
Top paid.
Cameo to see What are some affordable ones that
Oh,
we could get? Kevin from The Office.
one fun fact.
$195. It's not too bad.
So
The
we actually got
top
it. We got it.
paid- Austin. Hold on, buddy. The
got
top
Brad
paid,
Pitt.
highest motivational speaker in the United States as of last year was Magic Johnson. Actually,
Who?
made
Oh,
600. Magic Johnson made $620 million just off of speaking engagements.
Who thought he was overrated again? Somebody thought he was overrated.
Trent.
Was it Trent?
I didn't say he was overrated. I just said he wasn't better than Kobe.
Is that a
Anyways.
hot take?
Topic for another day. I don't think it.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't think
All
it
right.
is, but
Okay, Austin.
we can revisit.
My
that.
scam is essential oils. And this might ruffle some feathers. So, the National Institute of Health provided a thorough summary and stated that there is no evidence-backed research showing any illness can be cured through the use of essential oils or the practice of aromatherapy.
They also said the vaccine was
people
safe. Sorry.
So,
You don't
So
have
you
to
could
worry
just
about
say it's
beeping
on
that
par
one,
with the
Andrew. They're going to beep it
effectiveness.
for us.
So like people use these as like mood elevators and stress relievers. So bigger bottles go for like $32, but you could buy in bulk and spend $3,000 or more on like a single bottle. Some variety kits are like $2,500. So like my solution is if you're feeling stressed or like in a bad mood,
Sniff glue instead.
Oh, I got some solutions.
sniff glue, go
I
outside,
got some solutions,
some-
Austin.
eat some spinach. I don't know. There are a bunch of free
Yeah,
options. Just don't.
Spinach or something that looks like spinach. Yeah.
Kale?
Well, it's just like I could rub peppermint. I could rub
Yeah.
peppermint oil on my temples, or I could just pop 4 ibuprofen and feel better in 15 minutes. Like,
Yeah, and then,
Don't
just
do
don't
that.
then yeah, now you're messing with big pharma, dude. Come on,
no,
How about you
4
just drink some
ibuprofen is
water?
the max. It's the max dosage,
just drink some
but
water.
it's safe.
It's not
Or
safe.
drink some liquid IV. 2.7 times as hydrating as water,
And it tastes delicious.
and it tastes delicious.
Yummy.
I don't know.
Right.
I just think essential oils are a
Especially
bunch
that
of hoopla.
lemon lime
So-
flavor. Lemon
They
lime
smell-
flavor's the
no.
best.
It's okay.
Let's keep it moving, guys.
It's tempting. It's so tempting.
Nope. Nope.
Mm,
All right, so essential oils
It's right.
is yours. Nope. 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 We're going to keep it moving. Essential oils. Okay. So we've got 9 down, so we just have my second one. I'm going with service fees. Might be one of the biggest scams in our
ticket
society.
fees?
Ticket
Yeah.
fees,
Yeah.
you know,
Minister.
whatever you order Uber Eats and you've got the delivery fee and then you've got, you know, the extra fee on top of that. That's not tax and it's,
You don't have
Just-
the right credit card.
yeah, just processing
credit card
fees.
to
I mean, they are known by many names, but you know it when you see it. Just all the service fees across the board. Scams, because all it is just straight profit. There's nothing you're actually paying for. They can just they're charging you more on the original price and calling it something different. So,
On that, the credit card fees that you see at like small businesses where they're like, you can save 3% if you use cash instead. You're not saving 3%. They're just charging you more for using a credit card.
That's not
It's
true.
such crap.
no, you actually, if you pay with cash, yeah, because they're not having to pay the whoever the
The
provider
businesses
is.
themselves have to pay a credit card fee to the credit card company.
Right, but it's not you're not saving 3%. You're not getting a 3% discount.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
Yes.
I mean, yes, technically.
Are you
but
arguing?
it's-
You're arguing that they bill the 3% into the price. That's what you're arguing.
Right. Yes. So it's not a discount. It's still the
I
same
mean,
price.
Yeah, but
Well, but you as a consumer
you
are
just don't.
paying
You
a
save the fee.
yeah.
The fee is 3% of whatever you pay.
I understand.
I
So
don't
But
know.
in
If
it
our
is
eyes,
like-
it just
it-
costs what it costs.
I don't like how it's billed. Is what I don't like. I don't like how it's billed. I feel
Yeah,
like I'm being tricked.
I feel like you're tricking me, but I don't know how.
If you buy his book, he'll tell
So
you.
can we get into tipping?
Sure, I wanted
How do
to
y'all feel
put
about
that,
tipping?
but I wasn't sure if that was considered a scam or if it's just a awful
Tipping.
aspect of
That's
our
a good
society.
one too.
No, Ticketmaster, it's definitely a scam.
If I get really good service, I will tip largely. If I get really bad service, I will
you're talking about
not
tipping.
tip at all.
Same.
I'll tip. Like
If I
5%.
order carry out and I walk inside the restaurant to pick up the food, I am not tipping you a penny on
Yeah,
whatever
no,
I
yeah,
owe
I'm
you.
not doing
Shouldn't.
that. No.
Not a cent.
And Dominican Sue actually
Somebody
did
want-
like a expose on tipping
He
on
did.
Twitter. Yeah,
Really?
look it up.
Lions, maybe.
All right.
But yeah, it's like if I walked into CC's Pizza, all right, the other day. First time I've been there. in like
Gosh,
a
I haven't
decade.
been there in years.
And yeah, I said one buffet and one drink, please. Rang it up, and it said, "Would you like to tip?" It was like I was just
For the
sing-
CC's
single order.
buffet?
The pizza's out on the counter, and they were like, "Would you like to
Oh,
tip?" I
man.
said, no,
Yeah.
I'm not tipping that.
For a buffet.
You literally
Well,
handed me my
and-
cup. That's what you did.
So
That's
that's
what you did.
that could
Yeah.
that could be lumped in with like service fees because anytime you're tipping on like the little iPad like that,
buffet, though.
it's not going to that employee. It's just going to the company. Like unless it's
Going
like
to the
a
tipping pool that they divvy up.
Oh, well, it
Sometimes-
wait, it isn't going to
sometimes.
that.
sometimes
on.
it just goes to the boss
some
or
of it,
whoever.
some of it's
So
Some-
every time
some
we're
of
at a
it's going to the
Mavs
ZRs.
game, they flip that little iPad around. It's not just going to that employee.
No,
Really? What? I thought I was just making that person's night.
no.
you know.
If you're tipping at a Mavs
Okay,
game,
I'm
you-
never doing that again.
Yeah. Here's another
just
little
trying to be
scam for
nice.
you, since we're in the honorable mention part of the show, and then
Mavs
we'll rank our
games.
top 10. You know how?
Oh, especially now with the new owners. Season
Oof.
tickets going up.
Yeah. So we'll do honorable mentions and then we'll rank our top 10. If you ever go to like a grocery store or like a fast food chain and they ask if you want to, round up to donate to whatever foundation or do you want to add $1 for, to help
Oh man,
kids or
I
whatever.
do that too.
for St. Jude.
So
Yeah,
anytime
or
you
just-
donate,
It says charity.
that company has already donated what they're donating for that year. They are asking if you will reimburse them for their donation.
What?
Yeah.
Jerks.
They've already cut a check to whatever that foundation is, and they're asking if you want to donate to basically reimburse what they've already donated.
Oh. So like when my kid colored the chili pepper
What?
at Chili's. Oh, sad.
What
I
is
know
that?
what you're talking about.
You know when like
you
get,
pay like
you know, they do
$2
that-
and they give you like
when
a
they color in the a coloring sheet and the kid can like color in the chili pepper and they put it on the wall. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I do.
You never been to Chili's during that? Okay.
I had Chili's the other night
That's
for the
a
first time in a long time. Wasn't
Dude,
thinking about fighting
Chili's is like the only
slap.
place we have to eat. They're so
Chili's
good.
is good.
Except it's not the 3 for $10 anymore, and
Underrated.
that's stupid.
Now, if it's like a
Chili's
great
is a
appetizers.
scam now.
if it's like a smaller
Great
chain or like a local restaurant, it might not be the case. But any big corporation, that's what's happening. Just so you're aware. So that's cool.
I hate it.
And the world sucks. This is a
All right.
downer.
On that note, let's do our top
Do you know what's
10.
not
You
a
know what'll
scam
make
though?
you feel better?
Do you want to know
Go
what's
listen
not
to
a
Joel
scam?
Osteen. And
What's not a
Dogecoin. Invest now.
You're right. You're right. That was the best
Get in now.
movement.
Hurry.
I still
I
haven't
think
sold
it's
mine.
coming
Back.
again.
Wait,
I've been holding this whole time.
wait, Rosie, is it coming back?
Dude,
What
it's
we
coming
doing?
Back.
How we
It's
doing?
running.
Up
Are we at
3%
a cent?
today.
Hold up.
Dude, I put in $600 when I told Austin to put in his down
Oh.
payment,
All right, I might have to get in.
and it just crossed over 1,000 just now. I'm up
Wow.
40. I'm up like a lot.
It's coming. It's silently coming back. Heck
I
yeah.
just need to get to 17 cents again.
Those were
That
the
was
days.
like
It was
one
at
of the greatest
73.
moments on the internet.
Oh yeah, it was
That was
higher.
like
Yeah.
at the top.
That was the.
It got
That
up to
was peak
73
COVID.
cents.
That was peak COVID.
Oh, you bought
Yeah.
it at 16 cents, is what you're saying.
I bought mine at
I only made like $60.
I bought mine at like 1.2
Like
cents.
300.
Mine was 1.7 cents. Is what I got.
Bought a
mine at.
couple of Mavs tickets off those profits.
That must be nice, guys.
I was out of the country, I think, and so I bought it.
Yeah,
at
its
2
its
cents.
peak
I got
was
back.
57 cents.
I thought
So
it was getting to
I-
$1.
Man.
So I'm into bonk.
Well, that's our movement. We got to work
You're
on,
into
Rosie.
bonk.
Starting with the 1 hour
No,
podcast.
there's a cryptocurrency called bonk.
That's not a
So-
scam.
With the
No, I
same
know.
little dog, but he
Same
has
dog.
a bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I
right, right to jail.
I currently have, let's see, that's 2 comments. 8,754,194 bonk.
Dude, you're
That's
a
where your
bonk
check went.
millionaire.
I'm a millionaire in bonk.
He's a bonking
It's also priced at 0.0000013.
Man, dude,
Oh.
if that ever gets to a
One
penny,
three.
You smile.
It's up 12% today.
You smiled that.
If that ever gets to a penny,
Hey,
If
a
it's a
rising
penny-
tide raises all ships, Trent.
we might
How
get
much will
Jordan
it have if
Belfort
it
on the
gets to a penny?
podcast.
ooh,
So if it gets to a penny, let me do this math.
We'll
Is
just
bonk on Robinhood?
however many shares you have. Oh well, actually, yeah, however many
Why do you
shares
still
you
have
have, just drop
Robinhood,
2
dude?
zeros.
Robin Hood's.
No, actually, oh wait, no, that's not right.
What was
that's
it,
not right.
Easy?
It'd be way more.
What was that movie? Dumb Money. Dumb Money. Robin
Dumb money.
so-
I just watched it.
No, that is right.
Good movie. Good watch.
What's it on?
I didn't like that Seth
was
Rogen was
good.
playing the trust fund
Netflix.
kid.
Which movie?
He
They
was
had Seth
good at
Rogen.
it though.
That's only
he did good.
that's only $87,000
Yeah.
if it gets to a penny.
Dumb money.
How much did you put in?
$100.
So
You put in $100.
Put in $100. Yeah.
he's complaining
Man.
he's only going to 86,000 back.
All right, let's do our top 10. So we listed. So Austin had timeshares and essential oils. I had interest on student loans and service fees. Alex had televangelists and motivational speakers. Rosie had taxes and recycling, and Trent had insurance and life coaches. Does anyone feel like any of the 10 we mentioned is like
Let's go
clear
10 to
cut
1.
number one?
Insurance.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Man,
car
I thought
insurance.
taxes was going to get it. Okay, so
If it's just auto
That's
insurance,
a close
yeah.
second.
so insurance number one. Any objections?
We should really all
Taxes.
rank our own in like a spreadsheet or something.
No, we gotta consider.
We
Oh,
just
we're
have
past
time.
that.
Whatever.
We got a time.
I feel like taxes should be number 2.
I agree.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it again. I lost it. I don't know where it went.
Okay. Well, that's
And then I feel
I-
like service
I-
fees should be 3.
I'm more into
No.
motivational speakers
Motivational
and taxes.
speakers 3.
motivational
Over
speakers
service
is 3 over service fees.
That's fine with me.
Well, I
Yeah.
think
I'm
both
saying it.
motivational speakers and service fees are above taxes.
You got to pay service
No.
fees to get in. Oh crap! You got to pay service fees to get
I
into
tell you
a
what, we should vote.
motivational
We
speaker.
should
that's a
vote
good
for
point,
like the
Alex.
suckiest
That is a
one
good
and then go
point.
up to the top.
Service
should
fees
what?
it is.
What do you say?
You have to pay a service fee to get in
I
for
said
the
we should go from
motivational
10 to
speech.
1.
Yeah, we should go 10 to 1.
Yeah, if it's a big
10 to 1?
motivational
Okay,
speaker,
so what's
probably
number 10?
Tickets.
Oh my god.
Whatever Austin said.
Let's go 10 to 1.
Why
Recycling.
we're already down to.
No, recycling is top 5. I made a
Hold on.
very clear and concise take that it does nothing.
You can throw timeshares. at 10 and it won't
I'm
be
gonna
bad.
vote for
Because
recycling
Alex had
too
one,
as number
and I don't
10.
want him to feel bad.
Recycling.
Recycling. All right.
I am not
It's
last.
a 10.
All right, number
What's that?
9.
Rosie coming in last in a pod
You
competition
can
again.
talk about how it's wrong on the hour-long podcast.
There's not gonna be any room for that.
Oh.
where you also lost.
All right, what's number 9?
Taxes at 2, buddy.
I don't hear of timeshares very often anymore.
Nah, they're
Yeah,
dead.
it's sort of a dying. Everyone knows about.
They're
it.
not getting suckered anymore. I respect that.
All right, what's number 8?
Interest on student loans. You get what you pay for. You jerks. Stop
mean,
complaining.
It is right in front of you
I'll
the whole
agree to
time.
that.
Doesn't I mean
But-
so
I
are
think
so is
also
like
interest on
essential oils.
student loans is better than all other interests anyway.
No, it's not. Well, yeah,
No, it's
it is.
not.
Investing in yourself.
No, like the percentages.
I'm fine with this. I'm fine with student loans at 8.
Okay. Essential oil is at 7
Yeah.
because
I
they're
got
not
some
a
pretty
complete
strong ones
scam
up
because they
top,
do smell
so
nice. You know, like it's
No,
They are a complete scam.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
as ad,
for
it's
heal-
as
for my room
advertised.
stuff.
If
For
you
healing
get
purposes.
lemongrass, it smells like lemon. So, all right, number 6.
What does grass smell like?
I've had televangelists.
Okay.
I would do motivational
Austin's
speakers
job.
before I did televangelists.
No.
So Austin's
televangelists are
job-
worse.
Austin just at number 6.
Well,
Austin
I feel
Young
like
right
it,
there.
the order for me in terms of scam is like televangelists, motivational speakers, and then life coaches. So like
Oh.
life
No,
coaches.
because
is less-
Yeah, we can put
falling
life
for a
coach.
televangelist anymore. Who's doing that?
Dude,
The same people
Senior
buying
citizens.
timeshares.
they're the
Exactly.
televangelists
Yeah.
are freaking
Oh,
huge.
the
dude.
boomers. The boomer generation, Rosie. That's who's doing it.
Do you guys know how much
Okay,
money Kenneth Copeland makes?
rank these 3 from
It's
biggest
insane.
scam to least scam.
It is.
Motivational speaker,
And they don't get
televangelist,
taxed.
and life coach.
Motivational speakers.
Televangelist
The biggest.
in
Yeah,
in
life
eternal
coach
damnation.
is like part
so
of being
therefore, it should be the
motivational
biggest
speaker.
scam.
I
I
did
feel
not
like
get any
eternal
of that.
damnation is a big scam.
Good job, guys.
What'd you say, Austin?
I said eternal damnation is the biggest scam. So you should probably put it at the top of those 3.
Wait,
Televangelist?
what do you mean? I'm not going to hell.
Televangelist. It's prosperity gospel. It's not real gospel.
Well, did
I'm
you
saying
pay
you're
the
paying the guy,
televangelist?
and he's just giving you a. You're paying the televangelist. He's basically telling you you're good. Like that's a big scam. to
All
me.
right. I feel like all 3 of these
That's a
need to
good
be ranked
point.
You're
together.
jacking with eternity here.
They're just, they're a group. They're a
Let's
group.
do it alphabetical.
They're the big 3.
Just put him like.
This is the 2012.
All right.
to
Is anyone
15
opposed
heat.
to life coach at 6, motivational speaker at 5, televangelist at 4?
That's
Sure.
fine.
Okay.
I think
I'll go with that.
motivational speaker should be above televangelist because they're in the same group. I don't know. It doesn't-
Well, I know. They're like the middle third, basically. Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. Whatever.
I'm good there.
All right.
What
And
did we put at
then we
7?
already did our top 3.
Essential
3
oil?
service
Yeah.
fees, 2 taxes, 1 insurance. Still good with that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good with that.
All right. So our top 10 from 1 to 10 is insurance, taxes, service fees, televangelists, motivational speakers, life coaches, essential oils, interest on student loans, timeshares, and recycling. Can't believe recycling's on our list. We're gonna make so
It should
many
be
people.
higher.
We're gonna make so many people mad with
should
this
be
list.
higher.
And number 11 is fireman.
They hated Jesus for telling the truth.
Goodness.
It's
All right.
going nuts downstairs.
That's gonna
we
do
have
it.
to
Trent, go off on firemen.
I
No,
need to go off of
no,
fireman. I've already
no,
done it.
no. I have a friend who's a fireman. He's
Shout
a
out
good guy.
9/11.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
but
gonna
they were
do
a
it for
crappy
this week's
sponsor,
episode
so-
of not that one. He's not my friend.
Rip fire. Okay, Rip Firegrounds coffee.
They suck.
Bleep
Scam.
them.
Terrible coffee.
Scam.
All right,
Starbucks is better.
all right, we're
Yeah,
done.
they
No, we're
grinded
done.
their beans over the coals of the buildings they let burn down.
I can't believe they do that.
All right, we're done. We're done. We're done.
Andrew, do we have any
Never
legal fees
forget.
built into our budget?
Never forget.
No, we don't. So
Okay, because I think that's libel.
I think I'm gonna bleep out the name of the company here. If people really want to know the name, you can go subscribe to the YouTube. But I'm not gonna stop you from doing that.
Uncut.
Uncut, exactly.
Oh,
All right,
man.
that's gonna do it for this week's
We're
episode of
really-
Making the Call.
Out of pocket.
Thank you to Alex and Trent and Austin and Rosie for being on this week. Trent, you got your handy dandy book of dad jokes here for us for the dad joke of the week. He looks like he's currently searching
watching,
for
you
it.
can look
He's
at
like,
Trent's
oh man, it was here a second
Sick
ago.
quad.
Oh, he found it. Here we go. As he scoots his chair back to the microphone, gets in position.
Why do you have to make it weird?
This dad book is a scam because, like, the person who wrote this book didn't come up with all the jokes, but they're selling them like they did.
How do you know?
Yeah. I
I'm
was
just
just
assuming.
reminiscing about the beautiful herb garden I had growing up. Good times.
I like it. That's good. Austin really likes it. My
That was
gosh.
nice.
Yeah.
If you get the gopher chuckle, that's pretty good.
Is that what we're calling it? Hey,
Yeah.
okay, quick question before we wrap.
Am I super delayed to you guys? That's weird.
A little, not too
I
bad.
don't have an audio.
Hey, real quick question before we wrap up. What should we call our listeners? What should their like nickname be? You know what I mean? We need a name. We need a
Listeners?
name for them. What'd you say?
What, like the call list?
See, I thought like the callers, but I didn't know if we could do better.
Oh, the address book, or the Rolodex, because we're calling.
Okay, can you think of
Yeah.
something
Oh,
21st century?
listeners is cooler than both of those.
What'd you wait? What'd you
That's what I said.
What'd you say, Alex?
I said
Contact
listeners
list.
is cooler than both of those suggestions, Austin.
The
Come
listeners?
on.
That's so basic.
I was trying to be
The yellow
no,
pages.
but
the yellow pages.
so MTC, can we do anything with that?
What's the phone book?
All right, we can think on it. If any listeners have any ideas, you can reach out to us on socials, where you will also be.
Let's
you know,
just change our
Crap
name.
Podcaster.
Let's just change our name to
Oh,
Sure.
I got it. Callers.
Rebrand.
That's what I
Callers.
said.
Yeah, but when
Oh,
you said
Yeah,
it sounded dumb.
Alex.
Gosh.
Hey,
All right.
When
We got
Alex says it.
4 voices going through my head, John. That's a lot.
There's only 3 of us here.
Schizophrenia.
I said 4.
Are the 4
What?
voices
There's
in the
only
room with
3?
you right now, Alex?
Shh, be quiet. They'll tax you on that too.
It takes
right.
you on each of your personalities.
All right. That's going to do it for this week's episode. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the week, and we will see you next time.
Oh, that was something.
Can I
That
just
was
leave?
something.
Everyone was blurry the whole time.
Right?
Yeah, Andrew kept like.
I got it
lagging.
pretty clear over here.
My audio was.
Maybe
was
he's
it
just
like?
Yeah.
I feel like it was 2 or 3
Austin's
seconds
video
behind
lagged
the whole
a-
time.
Really?
Yeah, like so I'm talking right now, and then there's like a significant break before you can hear it.
I kind of see it right now.
I hear it. Yeah, I heard it right when you said it then just now.
Yeah, it's weird. So like all of my comments, it sounded like I was interrupting you guys. And it's
Yeah, it
'cause
didn't
I'm
sound
super-
like you were.
Yeah, you didn't really.
That might be an internet problem because your video like
Yeah, no, I think
froze on me several times.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I think I got issues.
Who's your internet
I got
provider?
issues. Got
Spectrum.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
Spectrum.
Same.
Spectrum should have been an
If you
honorary.
use
mention
them, you're
as a
on the
scam.
spectrum.
Spectrum. Yeah, internet companies should have been on
Spectrum-
there. Dang.
Spectrum itself.
All right, bye
is a
YouTube
scam.
before more things